Skylar, welcome to Day Davis.
Bye, Freddie. Have a great day at school. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, here goes Skylar crying because her brother leaving her. He wanted to go with his friends. Alright, so Freddie is off to the bus stop. He got out after doing our Bible reading in the car. I let him out so he can go be with his friends. I just have the kids do like this little 5-minute devotional in the mornings. I recently started doing this. This particular one is on sibling rivalry, and it's basically like teaching the both of them how to get along better, because I've noticed that lately, you know, Freddie and Sky have been like arguing over the littlest things, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, their age difference is so far in between each other. I just can't imagine how they can have anything in common to argue about. Like, really? Like, Freddie is 8 going on 9 and Skylar is 2 going on 20. So I just don't understand, like, how can this happen? So I came across this Bible plan, and I kind of did it on my own at first, and I was like, this is something that I think they need to listen to. Skylar's a little too young to understand it, but I know that Freddie understands it. So I let him listen to it, and then I have him tell me, like, you know, his thoughts on it and what he learned from it. And it seems to be working, mainly because it's coming out of someone else's mouth. No, you need to sit back in your seat. You're not sitting in the front seat. You got to sit right over there. You want to sit on Barbara's side, so now you over there. Sit down. Normally she sit behind me, but she wanted to sit on the other side, so that's where she's sitting at. But anyways, so I'm getting ready to, girl hush, I'm getting ready to head back home. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to get Skylar readjusted in her seat because she didn't want to sit down properly. Anyway, so what I was trying to say when I was in the car though was, ooh, sorry, that light got a little bright on us. What I was trying to say when I was in the car though was that normally after I drop off little Freddie to the bus stop, I would then go drop off Skylar to Miss Miriam's house and then go on about my day and go to work. Today, however, I'm not able to do that. Really, today and tomorrow I'm not going to be able to do that because unfortunately Miss Miriam got some really bad news a few days ago. She found out that her former husband passed away, and our condolences go out to her and her family. He's actually the father of her 2 adult children, and it's really sad because it was unexpected. It wasn't like, you know, he was sick or anything like that and they thought it was going to happen. It just kind of just woke up and got that phone call, and that's so scary when you wake up and you get that phone call. That is the worst feeling in the world, especially when you're waking up to it, you know. I was like, and I know how that feels. I understand that devastation. You guys know our family recently went through this, and we did it back to back, and you know, I pray for their family and I pray for the healing, and it's gonna take time, you know. Like, even our family, we're still working through it. There's days where you wake up and you just can't believe that this has happened to you, you know. Ooh, I still get a little emotional sometimes talking about it, but I'm okay and we're gonna get through it. But the reason why I brought that up is because I just want you all to know that life is very short, okay? It's not guaranteed that you're gonna live to reach an elderly age. You may not get that far. You may not make it to be that age. The age that you are right now might be the age for you. That's the farthest that you get. You never know. And I'm not trying to scare you when I say this. I'm not trying to make anybody get all emotional or anything like that. Like, I'm myself trying to burst through my emotions to even talk to you guys without, you know, like taking a minute. But what I'm trying to say is that life isn't guaranteed. There's no promise that you're going to make it to be 80 something years old. The age that you are right now, what if tomorrow was your last day, you know? Like, how much of this time have you used for the good? How much of this time that you have did you use doing the things that you want to do that make you happy? How much of this time have you used to do things to make others around you happy? How much of this time did you use to be a blessing to somebody else, to have an impact on somebody else's life for the good? You know, that's, to me, is what life is about, and that's what I strive to do. You know, I want to live my best life that I can while I'm here right now, because tomorrow is not promised. If I were to leave tomorrow, would I be able to say that I lived a good life? Would I be able to say that I've done most of the things that I wanted to do? Would I be able to say that I've lived with the time that I have right now? And I'm almost at that point where I can say that. I almost feel like I'm at that point where I can say that I made the most of the time that God gave me, and I'm thankful for what I have. I am almost at that point, and that's the life that I truly want to live. A life that's filled with no regrets, but just an abundance of thankfulness for everything that I have been given. And I feel like we live a good life, but it wasn't by chance. It didn't just fall into our lap this way. I said we worked for it, and we went through a lot. We went through a lot to get to this point. One of these days, Freddie and I are actually going to sit down and tell you our story, like our true raw story from the very beginning, because based on the hands we were dealt, we were not supposed to be here. Based on the hand that we were dealt, we were not supposed to be here. And I truly, truly believe that that ain't nothing but God that got us to this point. And this is why we can't tell it right now. Like, I can't tell the story if I'm getting all emotional. Like, you ain't gonna be able to hear me. So it's like one day, one of these days, when I get myself together, I'm going to be able to tell this story. And I don't know when that's gonna be. I would love to be able to do it sooner rather than later, because once it's out, I can get it off my chest and it'll be good. But it's just, we gotta get ourselves together first. Like, look at me, I'm not even telling you the story. I'm just thinking about it, and I want to say it, and I can't even get myself together to even give you a description. I was like, but anyways, that's really just all I wanted to say. It's just make the most of the time that you have right now. Tell the people around you that you love them while you still can. Reach out, make those phone calls, hang out with friends, make time for friends. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, with my day-to-day life, you know, I have to make time for the things that I want to do, because life can be so overwhelming and so, like, things just occupy your time, especially when you work full-time. Like, work takes up such a majority of your day, and I would hate for it to, like, follow over onto my days off where I'm just so tired I can't do anything. Like, that's why I have to, like, I'm trying my hardest to make my life as easy and stress-free as possible, so that I can be physically present, you know, when I'm with my family and friends. You know, I don't want to be sitting there the whole time drained, thinking in my head like, dang, I can't wait till I can go home and lay in my bed. Like, you know, I don't want to be like that. I want to be enjoying the moment with friends. And with that being said, in the next couple of days, I'm going to be meeting up with my girls again, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited about that. We haven't gotten together since our last get together at my house, which was at the vision board party. And that was back in January, if I'm not mistaken. And we're already in September, or it's still August right now, but by the time we meet with each other, it's going to be September. So we were supposed to meet up long before then, but I'm glad that the opportunity finally came. Majority of all the girls are going to be there. I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. We're going to one of my favorite restaurants, and we're going to be on the water, and it's just going to be a beautiful experience. God willing, if it don't rain, because I hear thunder right now. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I just have a few things that I need to do before I go to work. I have a few thumbnails that I need to do for some videos. I got a lock video on the way. I'm hoping that it's out by the time this video comes out, but if it's not out, it'll be on its way shortly, because I'm doing a thumbnail for it now. So if you guys are interested in checking out the lock video, for the ones that did check out the lock video, thank you so much for your support on that channel. Like, 90K is doing big things, y'all, and I'm so thankful, because if it wasn't for you guys, she wouldn't even be at the point that she is right now. Like, you guys show mad love on that channel, and I really do appreciate it, because it's hard when you're on a channel by yourself. There's no one there but you know. And I think I do a good job of holding it down, but you guys keep me encouraged and motivated. On the channel, we're going to be talking about my 8-month lock update. I made it to 8 months. I'm really excited about it. If you've never experienced the lock journey and it's something you're interested in, I definitely recommend that you go ahead and start. People will tell you wait until you're at this point, or wait until you feel this way. But to be honest with you, once you start the process, your feelings, your thoughts, everything changes. You're either going to love the process or you're going to hate it. It's as simple as that. You're not going to be in between. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. And when you hate it, you're going to take it out. And if you love it, you're going to let it flourish, baby. You're going to let it flourish. But you never really know until you start. So that whole preparing for locks, that's crap. I'm sorry, but it's crap. You can't prepare for locks. You either get it or you don't. And the thing that I can say that's really honest and true is that, let's say you're not sure if you want to get it and you get it, The process itself is what locks are about. It's not the style. It's not, oh, how my hair come out. It's not that. That's not what makes locks so beautiful to me. What makes locks beautiful to me is the process that you go through to get to that stage. When you start off with your little buds and they like this little big, you know, this little, you know, my hair was skinny, y'all. It wasn't like this thick like this. It was skinny. It barely touched my ears. And now look at me. I got a ponytail, 2 of them. You know, that process is what makes locks beautiful. It's the process of letting your hair do its thing naturally, organically, and at the end of the day, it's yours. You ain't buy it at a store. No offense, not knocking nobody that buy their hair, because girl, you get them bundles and it's yours. When you buy it, it's yours. Okay, don't let nobody tell you different, because I used to have some back in the day, and honey, I acted like they grew out of my scalp because I bought them. It was mine. I was like, but I'm just saying, like, when you like it's like when you buy a plant versus when you grow a plant. That's what I'm trying to say. Locks are unique in that way. You grew this. You didn't just purchase it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the process that I'm talking about. If you want to skip the process and just get the hair because you like the style, cool. But if you if you go through the process though, in my personal feelings and my personal thoughts, it's way more worth it to me. It's way more worth it. I feel like it'll keep it longer. But anyways, my nose is all stopped up and running. Had a little emotional moment with you guys. I can't believe I did that. I was so tempted to edit it out. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to head upstairs, finish up the thumbnails. Skylar's up there watching Minnie Mouse Clubhouse, so she's preoccupied for the moment. And I will catch up with you guys later.